You met Patrick Cairns, the harpooner? Do you believe he's the murderer?
My art. This.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I'm not saying...
What am I doing here? I've done...
These are the suspects. I wonder if these... No, that's not it. Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
If you wouldn't mind, Mr. Holmes, could you explain it to me?
As I informed you on our way here, Patrick Cairns is the murderer of Black Peter.
Why bring me here? Wouldn't it be better if we were out looking for him?
That would be futile, as he will be with us in approximately 12 seconds.
Oh, well, if this is your idea of humour...
No, I just heard the front door. Prepare yourself.
Good day, gentlemen. A young lad gave me a note from Captain Ahab. Am I at the right address? Is he here?
Indeed, it is the correct address. But in place of your captain, may I present to you Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard?
That means...
It means, my friend, that you are arrested for the murder of Black Peter.
What? What? A trap? You think you can take me?
Here now. We'll have none of that.
And I say that we will.
Lestrade, are you all right? Are you able to stand?
Oh, my jaw. Gaw. He took me by surprise, Mr. Holmes. Otherwise, he would have seen what I'm capable of. Oh.
Yes, he was lucky.
Ah. But you got him.
It was remarkably easy. He lost his balance after he struck you.
And you practice boxing, I know. You must have hit him hard. Our fellow is knocked out.
We should call for a police cab and then take you to the hospital.
Yes, well, no need for a hospital. I would prefer to keep this between us. You know.
Of course, Inspector. The case is closed.
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is, the one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We are about to depart for the train
I
station.
know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the Crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need? Help? Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That is the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further.
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow. Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
Railway sleepers, nothing unusual. Railway sleepers, nothing unusual. A discarded item, possibly thrown from the... There are no tracks or footprints on the ground. The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here. There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues, and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising. This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one. Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend...
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective.
I shall...
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people.
Could you please give us any detail?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition.
I would be glad.
But of course, please, take...
See you later, my good man. An old locomotive bell. This part is probably from a locomotive. This place serves as a storage area for the station. This part is probably from a locomotive. This map will be useful.
A new telegram.
I think we should meet this. Here is the train set. A telegraph.
The whole train just disappeared. It...
There was a building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd. Traces. Let's take a closer look. Nothing interesting here. 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 Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting here. Nothing Nothing interesting here. Nothing Nothing. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Traces. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. This road should lead to the town of Evesham. This road should lead to the town of Evesham. Traces. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
The whole...
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key.
That is important information. Do you know what was in...
Certainly not. No, that's
It appears that there was a small warehouse.
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation.
What was inside?
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be...
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? Oh, but now that you mention it, yeah, there was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. What kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting. You mentioned a problem at Bridlington Station.
Of course.
See you later, my good man. Railway post bags. Good day to you, sir.
Good day.
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the...
Ah, well...
I presume it was you who placed...
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the...
What do you know about the Barcazes company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever...
Mr. Robinson, could you please...
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will...
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these...
Please calm down.
Concern? What is my... Last night I were on the train as usual with my... Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made...
Were you aboard the train?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Can you recall anything more specific?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish look.
Goodbye, sir. The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean company.
Good day to you, gent.
Good day to you, sir. My name is...
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my...
Do not worry. I have only... Station Master Everett from Eve...
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand. Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you...
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our high...
What was it? Confidential, you say?
I have worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else? What was it?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Apart from the... What was it?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your...
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the
That is, first of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not. The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
Holmes, how is it even possible for...
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh,
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him. This grip...
I think...
Of course. Look, Watson, a bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. An exclusive sales contract. Miss... Yet another exclusive sales contract. Mr. Yet an... Mr. Robinson is the seller. Yet another exclusive sale. Mr. Robinson is the seller. Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
This bin is full of empty bottles. How could he fall asleep at work like... Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery. Wake up, please,
Huh?
sir.
What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Were there any passengers who got...
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have...
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Ah, will I ever get any peace?
I had thought that...
A telegraph.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
A telegraph. A fishing advertisement. Locked. There is no sense in asking the station master. These tools were used quite recently. They're... bags were recently dragged here. French wa- the
Shame.
French. A handcar wheel. Interesting. Watson, please tell me, do you believe...
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot...
Well, we both know that that is obvious.
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train. I should use the appropriate object here. I should use... I should use the... I should use... I should... I should use... I should... I should... I should use the... I should use... I should use the appropriate... I should use... I should... I should use the... I should use... I should use... I should use... I should... I should use... I should use... I should use... I should use... I should... So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train.
Be patient, Watson. Try using your imagination. We need to attach a... I need... I need something long for the headlight. The long... The headlight is attached. The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what?
It is elementary. The fire extinguisher. The steam whistle is ready to be used. Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to...
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
Huh. At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
You have...
Ah, yes.
I met...
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations.
Who were...
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
A fake train. Ha! What a clever and devilish trick.
It's a scam.
A fake train. Ha! What a
The entire train has disappeared.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
The entire train.
Ah, will I ever get any peace?
It's a scandal. An absolute outrage.
I will not. I will.
Don't touch anything, please.
A